Yeah. Hello everyone. We are here looking at some of the Grapat loose parts and sets. I think we have a lot of Grapat here right now. We were gonna start building something, and then I thought I would share a little bit of what they look like. So here we have our rings, and we actually used a mug tree to hold our rings because we have 12 colors, and this mug tree has 15 slots, so it's perfect. And then you can do sorting and all sorts of stuff with it. And this is what one of the rings looks like. But I'll go more in depth in a moment. And then we have the Grapat Lola set here. And we have a bunch of the loose parts, the mandala pieces here. And my kiddo here is working, playing with some of them, and she's got the Grimm's nesting bowls, which, you know, they look pretty small when you get them, but they're actually like perfectly sized for kids. So anyway, so let's go over them. And I have one here that I haven't even opened and shown to everyone yet. I haven't pulled out all 11 sets. So let's talk about the mandala parts first. Right now I've got 8 sets in here. I'll do another video to show the rest. I've got the orange cones. So everything comes in 36 pieces. And 12 pieces of each color. So here are the orange cones. I've got the green, we call them cocoons. Everyone calls them something different. I don't know. What do you want to call them? And this? These ones are a little bit tricky, I think. I call them cocoons. These are the mushrooms. I'm pulling them out here for you to see.
And this is to Daddy.
And she's just playing. She's just playing over there. We get to play this when our baby is sleeping, so it's kind of a special time too. These are the buttons. Some people call them buttons. Some people call them other things. These are the eggs.
Mommy.
Oh, did you fill up your bowls?
That's to me.
That's you.
That's Mom. That's to me. That's to
Papa?
Yes.
Ah, kids. Nice. And the green cones. Let's see what else I've got in here hiding. Oh yes, the new one, the other new set. The stones. I got 2 in my hand. Where's the one? Here's the third one.
this one you want.
And I think that's all I've got here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm missing one. Haha. My goodness. I will think of that in a moment. But I'm also missing a few sets here. And actually, I have these, the honeycombs.
Mom.
Oh, do you like, look at these. They're like honeycombs.
Hey.
Yeah. I'll give them to her. But, okay, so I'm missing a few sets. I'm missing the blue raindrops and the red fire, which are really, really pretty. So, but I'll get them out next time. So these are the new Grapats, and these are the new. And there's a lot of questions about what do you do with loose parts? And it's kind of like anything. First of all, this is listed as 3 and up because they're obviously choking hazards. This is this is just an inch tall.
Choking hazard too?
That's a choking hazard too, honey. So that never goes to near the baby. That's why we only do this when the baby sleeps, and then we put everything away.
The film again.
But there's so much you can do with these. You can look on Instagram. There's tons of people who build like those really beautiful mandala sets. Definitely for a little bit older, that 3, 4 and up kids. But here my kiddo is 2.5, and she's out of the mouthing phase for a long time now. so I sit with her supervised anyway. But she just uses them for all sorts of things. We have them as food, as to fill them up. My son uses them in his dump truck. My daughter also fills them up in her tractor. Could be anything. Could be hay. Could be used as decoration. It could be food. This could be grass. It could be just about anything you want it to be. And then combined with other things, it becomes so much fun. So here we've got the Grapat Lola, which released this year. It's the 2020 release. It's a set of 12. We've already kind of taken everything apart. 12 colors, which are similar to the other Grapat colors that they have. And you have a big Lola. Hello, Lola. These aren't matching colors, but it doesn't matter. A kid Lola. We call them a adult Lola, a kid Lola, and a baby Lola. And for size comparison, you can see. I'm bringing this camera down here. So here are one of the Lola pieces getting put on their heads. The mushroom. So these are also 3 and up. The small and the medium make it a choking hazard. The large pieces are not really quite a choking hazard. Then we have the tubes, and the tubes are super fun. You can use it in... Yeah, you could take some of these tubes. Is that okay? Well, how about here you take? Sharing with the toddler. Have you encountered sharing with the toddler? I'm sure you have. So the tubes are really awesome. They're beakers, they call them. So you have one set of 12 in the 12 colors that are, you see through them. Hello. You see through. One set that, you can, it's closed at the bottom. And then one set that's solid. It's pretty heavy. This is solid. And then you can fill them up. The ones that have that are closed at the bottom, you can fill them up with the mandalas. Yep. And so all the mandalas actually fit in here, which is super fun. Except for the pink. Actually, the pink is the only one that doesn't fit. But it can make a nice cute top. Makes a lid. So with Grapat Fun, which is really cool, is that, you know, the sets are really do go together. A lot of the colors match. I mean, the set is the set of 12, which match the rings. So let me bring over, hang on, a couple rings, some rings. Okay, here, got some rings now. So we can see the colors, how they match. I'm using similar colors so you can really tell. Yes, the baby's still awake. She's going down for her nap. There, and then we have one more here. Oh, you know, that one goes there. Baby's going for a nap. So you can see that they match. So the 12 rings and the 12 coins, which I can't find, are somewhere. They all match the Lolas, and you'll find pieces from the mandalas that will also match in colors. There's one, the honeycomb that matches. This orange would match this one. I'd say this green matches him, and this green matches the dark green here. There you go. So the tubes don't actually go through, the rings don't actually go through the tubes, but you can stack with them. Okay. And then you can stack again. There you go. But the rings do fit our mandalas. And they fit our Lolas. Hello, Lola. And all the mandala pieces fit right in there. So even little belly button flower fits perfectly in one of the rings. And then can sit right on top here. Okay, so now we're looking at that, and we have our ring set here. So this is literally a mug tree I got off my Buy Nothing group. It was free. It was great, but it was a nice way to upcycle a mug a mug tree that someone didn't want anymore. This has 15 and there are 12 colors from the set, so got more than enough space so you can put it on in any way. My kids do all sorts of things. When we let the baby play with the rings, we just put a couple colors so that she can pull them on and off, and eventually she'll learn to color sort and whatnot. But right now it's just about her pulling on and off. But this is a nice way to store, and it looks pretty. Regarding storage for mandalas, I tried all sorts of things. I first wanted them color separated, and it looks really pretty on Instagram, and I'm going to admit that really in the end, the kids just like them mixed up. I just got a casserole dish I don't use anymore, and it just looks so pretty mixed up, and it actually is much more inviting, at least for my kids, to have them mixed up. It didn't work out with them all in separate containers or a big tray that was separated and then trying to always separating them, the colors. Like, sure, we color separate once in a while, but otherwise, yeah, doesn't, it's just a nuisance. So this was much better. Oh, and you can see her in live action doing stuff. So... So here, if you're just wondering what loose parts can do, this is it. Like, she's learning a lot of different things right now. She's learning fine motor skills. She's learning gross motor skills. She's being imaginative. She's also learning logic of what... and we have a rolling away Lola. She's learning logic of how things fit in each other. And then the nesting bowls are here, which are super helpful. Oh, I see that any colors have gone there. And when we're all done, we'll throw them back. We throw all the mandala pieces back in here, and right now I just still use the box for the Lola. I was going to get like a little bit of a spice rack display, really, a spice display to put them, but I don't have one yet. Anyway, so we have the three sets, or three, we have the rings, all the mandalas here with different styles, and they come separate, right? So the pine cones are one set of 36. The orange cones are a different set of 36, and the mushrooms are a different set. So they all come as different sets that you buy them as. So if you have a particular favorite you want to start with, do that. And there's a lot of questions of, do you need a full set or a partial set? I recommend taking the full set, especially if you have more than one kid that is going to play. But you can start small, so buy a couple of the different sets. But buy the 36, don't split it. And then see if they like them, and then you can, you know, slowly add on until you have a collection that you want. So there's 36 in each, 12 of each color for every set. The prices range from about $15 to $22, and then a lot of the shops have sales and other things, so, you know, keep an eye out for it. A complete set is, you know, around $150 to $200. The mandalas, the Lolas, retail for around $110. I say around because $110 US. I mean, stores can be more or less, and shipping is more or less. Oh, there you go. Hope this helps to see like what you can actually do with these. This is the Lola, which we really love. I think it's going to last us a long time because our baby can play with the tubes and the big Lolas, and the older kids can play with the rest of the stuff. And then the mandalas will be with us a while. And then we have the rings, my coins. I don't know where they went. So we'll talk about them more. And I'll do another video with all the mandalas, and you can ask questions as well, and I'll do a live for it. This one is pre-recorded. I just want to get this out there and share it with you. Anyway, thanks for joining, and please check out my other videos and reviews on YouTube, and you can go to Instagram at A Life of Toys and learn more. Thanks for joining. Bye.